AITAH for shaming my mother for having 3 kids with 3 different members of the same family and marrying another member of that family? Unfortunately, this is my family. My dad dated my mother for 10 years or thereabouts. They had me when they were 25, and they broke up when I was 6 because my mom was having an affair with my grandfather, Dad's father. My dad left Mom, and he refused to have anything to do with his father again. He continued to share custody of me though, and he ended up with primary custody when I was 12. My mother had a child with my grandfather, Ella, who was born when I was 7. Then my mother had a thing with my uncle, Dad's brother, and had a kid with him. Troy was born when I was 10. My grandfather and uncle are both deadbeats to Ella and Troy. For years my mother tried to make Dad have a relationship with both Troy and Ella, but he refused, and he told her she could go to hell. My dad hates my mother and is repulsed by her actions. They fought over it a few times when my mother said it was unfair to make me miss out on a happy family. When Troy was just a baby, my mother started dating my aunt, Dad's sister, and then they got married. My aunt used to join my mother in trying to make Dad play some sort of role in the lives of my mother's other kids. My aunt used to give me hell for getting into adult business too. I found it so weird that my mother dated and had kids with people in mine and Dad's family, and then married my aunt. My aunt said it was none of my business, and she called me a brat and my father's son for making a big deal out of it. Then she used to get annoyed that I still called her my aunt. It was a combination of all of this and the fact I didn't want to live with my mother that led Dad to getting primary custody of me. I still had to spend 1 weekend a month at my mother's house, but it was better than 50% of the time. My mother and my aunt never expressed any issue with my grandfather or uncle being involved in the lives of the kids they made. But my dad was the one in the wrong for not having a relationship. When I turned 19 now, I told my mother I was done going to her house and I was done having a relationship. She tried to force me back but failed, and she tried really hard to have contact with me in some way, but I blocked her and my aunt. A few weeks ago, she showed up at the mall where I work, and she followed me around after my